I'm Terry. I'm a private caregiver, an artist, an antiquer, and I've collected way, way, way too much. I have books, antiques, and pots and pans, collectible glass, jewelry. I've got threads for sewing and drawing supplies for my artwork. I've collected so much that it's hard to get from one room to the other. I'm stepping over things and moving things around, hoping that I can stack them without them falling. With my lipstick. I'm overwhelmed and struggling to organize it.
I am Craig. Terry is my longtime girlfriend. Terry is an Olympic champion hoarder, no doubt. She would receive a gold medal in hoarding. Terry has no limits on what she might put in her house. She's a wonderful artist also, and she has beautiful artwork.
This was one of my pieces. There's another one. Oh. It's sad to think that we're the love of each other's lives and never have married.
I like to say that I'm the most patient man this side of the Mississippi.
And I've scared him by being scattered.
Terry lived with my aunt. She had become ill, and as Terry lived in that home, she hoarded in that house. And then Terry moved into my house where she helped my mother who developed Alzheimer's. And Terry was accumulating vast amounts of items.
Instead of getting rid of my things, I put things in Roy's garage. I put things in his basement, in the spare room, and I put things in the living room. I've even put things in Roy's car. I am juggling caring for Roy, taking care of the things that are in his home, and giving time to Craig. And it's not coming together. I'm scared. I'm worried about Craig, his health.
Terry helps me with my health problems. I have multiple sclerosis now. My ability to walk is decreasing. Terry is sweet. She's graceful. Terry is a wonderful artist. Terry, inside and out, is a wonderful person. But Terry's hoarding has interfered with my desire to be married. If Terry is able to clean the house and make good decisions, I will be ready to propose marriage and start a new life.
The first day, first thing we want to do is call a morning meeting and let's discuss what's going on and what the plan is. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Terry, how are you feeling today?
I have feelings of nervousness, for sure. I'll take it a step at a time, a piece at a time.
Okay, you have a few crises. One being the city has condemned your house, right?
Right.
And so the goal is to get that lifted and get you back in here. Another crisis is we have to get over to Roy's house and address the concerns there so that he has a safe house. But to do that in a few days, that's going to take some very fast decisions on your part. So what I'd like to start with today is if we could clear out the backyard here so that we can have a sorting area, triaging area, that we can bring stuff out. Organizers will help set it up so that you can see it all. And I think if we can start real quick out here and make some fast decisions, this will give us the room we need to start bringing stuff out of the home. Does that sound like something you can do?
I'll try.
Okay. So you guys ready to get started?
Ready.
Yep.
All right, let's work on this pile. So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff. Put a very little dent in your kitchen.
Okay.
Corey, can I ask you a quick question? Percentage-wise, 1% of the kitchen, 2, 3, 5, 10?
This is probably 5%,
This
if
is
that.
5% of your kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4 8-foot tables
And underneath.
and underneath. That just goes to show you how densely packed this is. Okay?
And why even the 75% number, if you were to let go, you'd still have way too much stuff for your kitchen. So this first round that Terry's going through is only about 5% of the stuff in the kitchen alone. When you multiply that times the rest of the house, she's gonna have way too much stuff and this house is still gonna be very full. I want to see like if you can work with your sisters, allow them to look through the stuff, make decisions on your behalf, and see if you would agree with their decisions, and vice versa. Okay, so I want you to make decisions based off of how she needs to live in the future. And remember, speed is kind of important, you guys, because we got to get moving. Just hold it up and say, donate, discard, keep.
Okay.
Okay.
Donate.
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 Keep.
Donate. Donate.
Keep.
Donate.
Let's donate.
This is a keep.
Donate.
Wait.
Okay.
Donate.
This is candles. This is
Wait,
craft.
give it to me.
Over here, over here, over here.
Don't even put it back.
Keep
Donate.
goes here, donate goes here.
Straight in the trash unless she wants to keep it.
Move that on me.
And this is a
Donate.
art project here that I've done with.
Donate.
Yeah.
Terry is ready to go. She's got her sisters in, and she's able to delegate and let them make some decisions. She's trusting their judgment, and she's not micromanaging them, which is very unusual in these types of situations.
Did you need to see
And
this?
donate. That's all right.
Okay.
No, this is good. And donate.
Donate. This is trash.
Okay.
Terry was working really hard, and I could tell she was getting physically and emotionally exhausted. And I knew this was the moment to call in Craig. Can you give her a big hug? She needs it right now.
And she deserves it.
And she deserves it. She's worked so hard.
You're doing great, Terry. It's gonna be so awesome to have an art studio here, you know, and have a kitchen here and a living spot and a bedroom. It's just gonna be fabulous. It's like a dream come true.
Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
How are you feeling after yesterday? Let's just check in first.
Was not a good night here, and I'm running. I'm leaving here to go help Craig in the morning.
There's too much on
Then
your
I'm-
plate.
And
There's
then
just
I'm
too much.
There,
Right.
and then I'm like 100
I know.
pokers in
I
the
understand.
fire, and there's a fire in every corner.
So hopefully with everything that we're doing for you during the time that we're here, it's gonna take one layer and one more poker out of the fire for you.
Let's get started because again, every time we do this, we're losing a little bit of time. There's a lot to do here.
Okay.
Dr. Zazio hasn't even seen this house yet, so can we go in, introduce her to Roy?
Yes.
And then I'd like to show her around a little bit too, so
Okay.
she knows kind of what the plan will
We
be
gotta
for
see
the
what we got.
cleanup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go on in.
Roy, this is Dr. Zarzio.
Yeah.
Hi, Roy. It's nice to
Hello.
meet you.
How you doing, Roy?
Okay, Corey.
Sorry for the intrusion. I know this is a lot of people. We apologize for that.
Oh, that's all right.
Are you okay with having all this stuff here?
I know. I want it all out.
You want it all out. Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Our bedroom, down the hallway, basement, garage, kitchen, you name it.
Well, that's why we're here, because we're very concerned about the amount of stuff and the fact that the areas of your house cannot be used. You can't use the table, you can't use the
I know it.
countertops.
That's exactly right. Maybe I should give it up. Go in the home.
Roy.
Wait, just let me finish. The government wants to put me in a home, and I didn't want to go. I think I'm going to have to, because it's just too much for me.
You told me to come in and make my home here too. You brought in flour.
I did.
Yes.
Terry,
And
I
Terry,
said make yourself at home,
I need to
but
ask
not
you
too
to.
loud, Teresa.
I need to
I'm
ask
sorry.
you to settle down.
Okay.
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 Terry.
Terry, please settle
Okay,
down.
okay. But the
Can-
thing.
Terry,
No, just
please
stop.
settle down. Okay. So, Roy, with your permission, could Corey show me around so I can get a better sense of what we
Well,
need to
sure.
do?
I want him to see everything.
Okay. Oh no. This is totally blocked, completely blocked.
Right.
That's his bedroom, and there's no escape.
Correct.
And so the reality is between the front room and between here, if there was a medical emergency, the paramedics would not be able to get to him.
Or a fire. He
Right.
couldn't get out.
Right.
So
And this room is completely filled. I don't even know what's in there because we can't get back
I can
there.
only assume.
Essentially, she's taken over the entire basement. While I know he can't physically come down here, that's irrelevant. It's his home, it's his property. He has not given her permission. He's expressed that he's upset about it. There are a number of issues that I'm very concerned about, and I need to talk to Terry.
Come on over.
And, you know, Terry, we are unfortunately in a situation where, based on Corey's assessment and my observations, that this is a situation that is reportable to Adult Protective Services. And this isn't going to be easy for you, I understand. I need to make a call, okay? You're more than welcome to be there with me when I make the call if you would like to hear what I have to say. That is up to you.
I would like to be there with you.
And Cheryl, I would like for you to be there to support Terry.
All right.
The bottom line is the house is not safe for Roy, and I am a mandated reporter, and I have to call Adult Protective Services. I am helping a caregiver. She struggles with hoarding behaviors, and it has led to the home being unsafe, blocked passages where it would be difficult for medical personnel to come in, and fire hazards. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so Terry, they did take the report. I hope that you don't take this as being something negative, as something that probably needed to happen to wake you up to make that change.
Sure.
Okay. You've admitted yourself that things are out of control. It was beyond your scope and ability to get this taken care of. It's beyond what your family can do. You know, we are vessels that can only be filled with so much. And once we get on tilt, this is just human nature. It's going to affect you, and it's going to affect the people around you too.
But think of how long this has been affecting you, Terry.
Terry, do you remember the first day I met you? I told you this was not about a cleanup. This is about dealing with the issues that have led to the stuff. And I was so afraid we wouldn't be able to get to this because there's been so many issues that you've been dealing with that we haven't even had a chance to do any digging. And that's really why I'm here. I don't know why it is that people have to get so broken to heal, but that's what's happened with you.
Donate those.
Ooh, dirty.
We saved so many silk
And
things
you
for
know
Terry.
what? There's another box of silk scarves.
Yeah, well, I think that can be donated stuff.
Okay, guys, let's go. It's the last day, and here we are back at Roy's house. This is not something that we expected or needed. We have a lot to do, and I hope that she can make quick decisions today, and we can get back to her house.
That can be away, and this can go. Those can go.
Okay.
This is mine.
This yours? Okay.
This is mine.
Yours? So great to see Terry making some really quick decisions. While we're finishing up at Roy's house, half of our crew is over at Terry's. They're making a lot of progress, it sounds like. So we're done at Roy's house. We're gonna walk through with Dr. Zazio and let Dr. Zazio explain if she thinks that APS will be happy with the results. So this is about as clean and uncluttered as we're gonna get it, okay?
You've got clear entrance through the front door. You've got clear living room. This is clear for him to move around. The kitchen is in order, so this will pass for APS. Okay? So you've done it, Terry. You've done it. Okay?
Now, with that being said, we gotta get back to your house, okay? To make sure that that house is going to pass should the county come by and inspect that. So we need to get going.
Okay.
Oh, here comes the cleaning crew.
We're putting the final touches on Terry's house. We have the maids clean. We have all the keep boxes going into the garage where we made a lot of room. It should be ready to go in just a few minutes. Well, what do you think? Looks like a smile. You have a functioning kitchen again.
Yeah.
Spacious, no doubt. Wonderful.
This is amazing. It is.
So Craig, does this look inviting to you?
It looks wonderfully inviting, you betcha.
Good.
No doubt.
Having this clean kitchen, do you say, oh, but I really wonder where this is? Or is the trade-off worth it?
Well, I'm not thinking of the things that are missing right
Okay.
now.
Good.
Good. That's a good sign.
Good, Terry.
We were able to make so much progress both at Terry's house and Roy's house that both crises were solved. If code enforcement comes to Terry's house, they will be completely happy and sign off on it if Terry manages to keep it as clean as it is now.
Oh.
Come on in.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Is that
Oh, fabulous. It was just my art desk.
No.
No.
We got that. We got this over here for
Yeah,
you.
got an easel for you. It's your lighting, inspiration on the
terrific,
walls.
yes.
This is an important room,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So you can create stuff.
Right.
You now have the space, so we want to see you creating stuff. We want that passion that you kind of switched into collecting to really be used to what you're passionate about.
Wonderful.
Okay?
She never had a room where she had an art studio, even when we were kids. So her having a real studio now, I think that's going to be awesome for her. Wow.
Terry.
Come on in.
All right, so
terrific?
Wow.
Oh, that's so exciting.
yesterday we were a little nervous because half of this archway was blocked with boxes. And essentially the room was filled with furniture. And now you and Craig have a sitting room. You have a TV over there. You've got your stereo, VCR. You can watch movies, couch, chairs, the whole bit.
Yes. Thanks for all of your hard work.
Look at this family. All right. Craig, I think we should turn it over to you because
Yes.
this is a new beginning for you too.
Yes, Terry, you've done such a wonderful job. Terry, your beauty and talents are so far exceed the importance of things. We've shared so much for many years, the love and laughs and tears and cheers. It's been 42 or 43, 45 is more accurately said, I would say. And so, Terry, dear, I want to do this. Would you please now marry me?
Yes, I will.
I felt that this was the perfect time. Terry took exceptional steps to make her house livable, and that enabled me to comfortably and genuinely propose. Thank you, thank you.
Seeing Craig get down on one knee was awesome. To think that he's still in love with Terry as he was 40-something years ago, and that they can finally unite. I am ecstatic.
Congratulations. This is a wonderful, just wonderful.
Little celebration.
Time to celebrate. Put these over here if you guys want to open.
Every chapter of this story has been about rebirth, and we are ending it with a whole new beginning. And on top of that, Terry is walking away with no regrets, and that's rare.
Cleaning up this house represents something really special, with Craig feeling as though he's more important than my things. And it was a perfect time for him to say, Terry, I'm proud of you, and would you be my wife? That's as sweet as it could be.
Cheers to you.
When 1,000 years are over, Satan will be released from his prison and will go out to deceive the nations. Fire came down from heaven and devoured them, but the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of burning sulfur. My name is Linda, and I believe that we are at the beginning of the end times now. When the Lord comes back, the people that are written in the Lamb's Book of Life, they will raise to be with the Lord, and that, I believe, is the rapture. I have stuff here that could be used for people who do not make the rapture. For the left behinders.
I'm Carol, and I'm Linda's sister. I've only ever seen her house once, and I couldn't quite take it. My sister had all this junk all around everywhere, up to the windows, you know. I don't know how Linda could live that way. Why would she want to?
My name's Troy, and Linda's my mom. She has blankets, candles. She probably has some food set aside. Do I share my mom's belief about the end times and the rapture? I categorize these types of people as gloom and doom.
Oh, I would have to say no, I don't think I'm a doomsdayer. Because I don't plan to be here to be in that.
I am Annie, and I'm Linda's step-granddaughter. There is another trailer in another park, so full you can't even get the door open. Linda was living in her trailer up to a few years ago, and then it got so full that she just abandoned it and walked away. Began again in a new house.
I see a fire hazard. I see a health risk. I see a situation that shortens my mother's life every day that she's there.
Hello. I'm Dr. Green.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Dr. Melva Green, a board-certified psychiatrist specializing in anxiety disorders and hoarding behaviors.
Now, I understand that you've been holding on to some stuff for end of times. Is that the case?
Well, the end times, when you can't buy or sell the things that you need, it's going to be hard to get food, that kind of thing.
Okay.
How do you dispute God?
I need to talk with you about the other trailer, because I understand you have another trailer.
My name's Corey Chalmers. I'm an extreme cleaner specializing in biohazard and hoarding. Oh my God. As you can see, it's really dark in here. So let me switch this on night vision. There you go. God, this is freaky. You've got to be kidding me.
Is this stuff here preparation for what you've learned in your faith?
Some of it.
Okay.
Some of it.
Give me a percentage.
Well, what you're looking at today.
Yeah, tell me what I'm looking at today.
Well, it's really hard for me to do percentages.
Okay.
It's kind of abstract, and it's hard for me to tell you.
It's just absolutely eerie in here. I mean, the signs of rodents and the rodent droppings and having everything so chewed up. And if she is really saving this stuff for anybody, she's high. I don't care what religious beliefs you have, why you're saving stuff, worth dying for.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
Do you think the Lord is pleased with this?
I don't even want him in my house. I don't trust him.
Linda, give this 100% one time. While you have professionals here, give it one more chance.
This is an opportunity, Linda.
You think I don't want to do it? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Why you're saying this is an opportunity?
I think you want to do it. I think you're scared.
Regardless of what you think, I am here to try to help you accomplish this task, period.
Okay, we're going to clean. Give me a box. I'm not going to stand around here and argue.
That's fine.
All right.
I want these. We can throw this away. That can be trashed. Did you throw these away? Do you know what these are?
I've spent my last hour and a half in that closet trying to go through all of the food that's no good. Linda, I have been at this with you for over 20 years. I have worked with you from every angle that I can possibly think of. Nothing works with you.
That's because you want to forget all the other stuff you did and you think you're okay.
Not at all. I cannot communicate with my own mom because she is so distrusting. She figures that I am there just to do whatever the hell I want to do, and regardless of what you think, that's what I'm gonna do. That is completely false.
That's what I think.
Well, if that's what you think, then I really shouldn't be here.
With him.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
You really do have to take a leap of faith. You really do have to walk this walk that you say you're walking.
I'm being bad, and I'm gonna.
It's not about being bad.
No. I am not behaving the way I should, and I'm going to have to repent immensely for that.
I wish you didn't think that God had it in for you, because He doesn't.
He doesn't have it in for me. But if I'm doing this, and if I'm behaving like this, I'm not pleasing Him.
You guys are only going to be here a couple of days, and then you're going to leave like you've done your job or taken care of the problem, and you haven't. You've done 2 little rooms, and you've talked to Linda a little bit.
The daughter-in-law's there, and she is just going off on us.
She has a big problem here that you guys were going to help with. Are you a professional in this? Have you ever done this before?
Yeah, for 17 years.
So
I go
then-
around the country training people
Do
on
you?
hoarding. Yeah.
Okay.
We clean out entire houses all
How
the
do you
time.
do it?
It's up to the hoarder.
You don't want to clean out the back.
Excuse us just a minute. Debbie, relax, all right? Linda is the problem. She's not allowing stuff to be thrown away.
Troy, have you seen this?
Deb, do not talk to me like that. I've been here all day. I have seen this.
We're doing everything that Linda's letting us do at this point, and for her to show up this late in the game and try to direct the show, sorry, it's not going to happen.
I don't know what else I can do. I'm at the end of my rope. You're my mom and I love you.
This right here, this is real. Everything else up until this moment has been a bunch of foolishness, a bunch of defensiveness. But this in this moment, these tears that she's crying, these are real. This wall is coming down.
In total, we threw away 2 dump trucks full of stuff. We took some stuff to storage, but we also donated a lot of stuff, and that's what made this possible.
Oh, it's pretty, it's pretty. Isn't that beautiful?
I'm just jubilant because it's an answered prayer. It really is.
Wow.
I think this is going to change Linda's life.
Oh, hallelujah.
Looks marvelous. I'm very happy.
Oh my gosh.
You guys were right and I was wrong, and I appreciate all this.
Debbie said, you know, I was right and she was wrong, which meant a lot to me. That takes a lot to do that, and I just really appreciate that.
I feel like I have my mom back. Come on, Mom. I love you. I'm glad that you have your home back.
Thank you.
He called me Mom.
And that was a biggie.
She's my mom. I care about her and I love her, and that was the sole reason that I was here, is try to help her better her life and to help us have a little better relationship.
Things that Dr. Green said and the things that Corey said were things we would have never thought of to say. I thought, man, those words really hit the target.
I'm Patty. And in the Bible it says you should confess your sins. And my first sin is hoarding. I have no idea what's in what box, where, or anything else. It's just one big mass of stuff.
I'm Chris, and Patty is my mom. I moved out at the age of 17. Just decided to get out of that situation and move on with my life.
I am Sean, and Patty is my mom. There was about 4 different places in the living room that I slept over the years. For a period of time, I slept in the bathtub. I stayed living with her there until I was 19. And then I finally moved out then. I told her, you need to get out of here and come with me. Otherwise, you're just gonna die here.
When we were growing up, this is what we lived with. But I would blame this whole hoarding thing on my dad's drinking.
Shortly after we got married, my husband started drinking, and somewhere around that drinking, there was affairs.
It was 1984 when we moved in there, and then it was about a year after that that the first affair happened. And that's when things started going downhill.
There was this hole inside of me and this fear of another affair, of his leaving me. So that's how my hoarding started.
To her, hoarding, it was protection from the outside. When there was a wall of boxes, it was another layer of protection.
Boxes got set against the wall. I was like, safe. When he left, that just pretty much sealed it. I was worthless. And so my hoarding got bigger and bigger and bigger, and to where I couldn't stop the ball anymore.
Oh my Jesus. Going into the house was extremely different than when I was there before. I'm standing on 4 feet of stuff, garbage. It was a kick to the chest.
Matt. Hey, how are you?
Good morning.
To see you again.
Good to see you.
My name is Dr. Robin Zazio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and compulsive hoarding. Tell me about your night.
My name is Matt Paxton, and I'm an extreme cleaning specialist.
The Gazette.
It was tough. I tried to spend the night in the house in a couple different rooms, and I couldn't do it.
What's the house look like on the inside?
There's nothing really of value in that house. I mean, this one's all mental. I mean, this is gonna be a tough hoard.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have my hands full.
Yeah.
As we begin to declutter the home, Patty's gonna be left with having to face her feelings about the past, which she is so guarded against. Remember, everything that you keep has to have a purpose, and it has to have a home.
You can throw all the plastic away, you can throw the bags away.
All the stuff we can throw away?
But just keep the contents. So this can go in the rummage sale pile.
Yes, that is what I'm talking about.
Garbage.
Excellent. Proud of you.
Phone numbers and
2003.
stuff. Garbage. That's garbage. Doesn't have anything written in it, it's garbage.
Oh, look at you go.
Garbage.
Garbage, good job.
Good job, Grandma. You're doing really good. I'm very proud of you.
At this point, Patty is trusting the process and trusting us. She has been working hard, but I'm at a place where I want to challenge Patty just a little bit more. We want you to be dealing with the psychological triggers that led to the hoarding, which means dealing with some of the more difficult stuff. This is the easy stuff.
Holy crud.
Okay, you ready? I'm going. This is a battle that we've known we've needed to tackle for years. And it just kept getting pushed off and pushed off.
In that moment, I walked in. She was in a lot of emotional distress. I wanted to stay in that core of the hurt and the pain, and for her to really experience those emotions that for so long she has been avoiding.
You've experienced very severe abuse and trauma, and this is the consequence of your trauma. This is trauma that led to this. As painful as it is to sit in here, I'm hoping that you're going to see that by moving through this, you're going to be in a much better place.
It's really hard for me to know that I let the house get so bad. I failed my kids, and I failed myself. That microwave pulled and sent the scrap.
Okay, so same thing with the dishwasher then?
And this, and the dishwasher.
The range? Yeah, I'll pull it. We were moving stuff out of the house, but the reality is I only got a few days to clean it. Are you sure you wouldn't pull all the appliances?
I think we have to.
I gotta go a lot faster if I want to get her back into this home by the end of the week.
It's time for Patty to start facing more of her demons. We started to bring out items associated with her ex-husband. Tell me about this one.
It was in 1990 Stein. This was the year he started drinking a lot again. And things went downhill again.
I'm not hearing anything positive the more you talk about this Stein. This does not produce a happy memory. You've held it in for decades. It's time to let it out.
You did to me, and I hate what you did to my life, and I hate what you did to my kids.
By Patty smashing the Steins, it's her way of starting to release that emotional pain that she was so afraid to face. It's really, really good to see this family come together and start to learn that you can express any emotion, and it's okay.
The family is tired. They've worked really, really hard. Dr. Sazia had not had this family learn to talk together and work together, there's no way we would have gotten the house as clean as we did. Look up. What do you think?
It's beautiful. What do you think? Isn't it awesome? It's wonderful. There isn't enough words to tell you how I feel. I can't express how thankful that I am. My grandkids can come and spend the night in my home for the first time in their lives.
My mom was able to face her fears, and none of this could have happened if she wouldn't have done that.
I was able to let go of a lot of horrible memories that were in that house. I feel more like Patty today than I have felt like Patty in a long, long, long time. You've given me my life back.